Everyone dreams of becoming something great in life. Some want to be rich, some want respect, some want freedom. Almost everyone watches motivational videos, listens to success stories, and feels inspired for a few hours. Their heart beats faster, their mind fills with big plans, and they promise themselves that from tomorrow everything will change. But tomorrow usually looks exactly like today, because motivation is a feeling, and feelings don't last. In a quiet town near green fields lived a young boy named Lucas. Lucas had huge dreams. He wanted to become successful, support his parents, and live a life people admired. Every night he watched motivational videos on his phone. He loved hearing powerful speeches and stories about people who rose from nothing to everything. After every video, he felt unstoppable. I will wake up at 5 tomorrow. I will study 4 hours every day. I will stop wasting time. But when morning came, the alarm rang and he turned it off. I'll start tomorrow, he said. Tomorrow kept moving. Weeks passed, months passed, nothing changed. Lucas began feeling angry at himself. He wondered why others improved while he stayed stuck. One afternoon he met his childhood friend Aaron. Aaron looked different now, healthier, more confident, more focused. Lucas noticed Aaron waking up early, jogging daily, studying regularly, and working quietly without showing off. Finally, Lucas asked, Aaron, how do you stay so driven every day? Don't you ever feel lazy? Aaron smiled calmly. I feel lazy many days, he said, but I don't listen to it. Lucas looked confused. Then what pushes you? He asked. Aaron replied, not motivation, discipline. Lucas laughed lightly. But motivation is what makes people successful, right? Aaron shook his head. Come with me tomorrow morning, he said. I want you to meet someone. The next morning, before sunrise, Lucas forced himself out of bed and followed Aaron to the edge of town near a quiet lake. An old man sat there every morning with a small wooden boat and fishing net. His face was wrinkled, his hands rough, but his eyes were peaceful. Aaron greeted him respectfully. Good morning, Uncle Samuel, the old man smiled warmly. Aaron turned to Lucas. He taught me the most important lesson of my life. Samuel looked at Lucas kindly. Young man, he said, do you know why I come here every morning? Lucas replied, because you enjoy fishing? Samuel chuckled. No, some days I enjoy it. Some days I'm tired. Some days I catch nothing. But I come because it's my duty. He threw the net calmly into the water. If I only worked when I felt motivated, my family would have starved long ago. Lucas listened quietly. Samuel continued, motivation is like the wind. It comes strong one day and disappears the next. Discipline is like the sun. It rises every day no matter how you feel. Then Samuel pointed toward a small plant growing near the lake. Do you see that little tree? Lucas nodded. 5 years ago, it was just a seed, Samuel said. For years it didn't grow much at all. People laughed and said it was useless. But underground, Samuel said softly, its roots were growing deep and strong. One year it suddenly shot up taller than all the others. That's how discipline works. Results are invisible at first. But one day they explode. Lucas felt something shift inside his chest. Samuel looked directly into his eyes. Most people quit because they want fast success. Discipline builds slow success, but it lasts forever. On the walk home, Lucas stayed silent. For the first time, he understood something important. He wasn't failing because he lacked motivation. He was failing because he lacked consistency. That same day, Lucas made a decision. No more waiting to feel inspired. He created a simple routine. Wake up early, study daily, exercise a little. Reduce distractions. Some days were hard, some days he wanted to quit. Some days he failed. But he didn't stop. Even when he didn't feel like it, he showed up. Weeks passed. He started focusing better. Months passed. His grades improved. 1 year passed. He became one of the top students. But more importantly, he felt in control of his life. People who once ignored him now asked for advice. What's your secret? They said. Lucas smiled. I stopped chasing motivation. I built discipline. Years later, Lucas became successful beyond his dreams. But he never forgot those mornings at the lake. He often returned to thank Samuel. One day he arrived and found the boat empty. A villager said softly, Samuel passed away last winter. But he changed many young lives. Lucas stood quietly as tears filled his eyes. That old fisherman had given him the greatest lesson in life. Motivation makes you start. Discipline makes you finish. Dreams are easy, consistency is rare. Success isn't built in excitement, it's built in quiet effort. Small actions every day. Even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Because the future doesn't belong to the motivated. It belongs to the disciplined, and the day you stop waiting for motivation is the day your life truly begins.